Solid Steppers. This is Miss Ward coming to you from Highway 75 North. I'm about to hit something called Alligator Alley. Let's hope no alligators cross the road this morning. Welcome to South Florida, boy. I'm headed to the southwest side of Florida. Buckle out. Getting ready to get it in. What I want to talk about this morning, as I always do, I'm reading this book called, where I'm listening to this book called Atomic Habits for like the 10th time. I'm one of those people that when I see a gem, I need to refine that gem, meaning in small habits, in atomic habits, the main objective of the book is for you to understand that the accumulation of incremental changes in your life makes a difference, but that it's based on not your willpower, but systems you put in place. You know, the thing I really like about the book is Mr. Clear, James Clear is the author's name. He talks about his own life, being a young baseball player, having a life-threatening incident that affected his career, his ability to play the sport, and how he put small, incremental steps in place to change his life. And he began to apply it not just in the athletic side of his life, but his personal life and professional life. And it was very interesting just to sit back and watch it, and then to watch him pull other psychological studies, compare it to other accomplishments such as the British cycling team and their basically world domination for a certain period due to the slightest and smallest habits, as far as things like painting all the bikes white so that they could make sure that everything was clean, that even a speck of dust would affect the ability of that team to perform, to changing their uniforms from the outdoor gear to using indoor gear, to the point of even the type of muscle lotions and things they use. I mean, when I tell you incremental, like in a whole nother level, this is why I always preach about expanding your mind and getting into books and things that can change your life. So what I'm applying now is, not only am I listening to the book on Audible, I'm also reading the book at the same time, because not only am I trying to infuse my mind and my mental with the processes, but I'm also trying to make sure that I can articulate it in a manner, not just that I understand, that other people understand. I'm telling y'all, I'm about to start something called Ghetto Cliff Notes, because I realize a lot of times people want to read or want to understand, but a lot of times it's not broken down in a way, in a language, or in a blueprint that everybody can digest. I mean, it is what it is. So this is why, me being the elite performer I am constantly consuming material to make me better at all times. Like right now, I'm on the road driving, so what am I doing? I'm listening to podcasts to make me better. Shout out to Social Proof and Wallow. That podcast, let me tell y'all, if y'all haven't seen that, y'all need to go watch it. Listen to Erica Williams and Dr. Dix. I mean, at the end of the day, man, these people, you gotta listen to people who doing it, not people who pretending like they doing it. Like with me, I'm always giving you guys social proof, because I'm always on the road. I'm always on the repair. I'm always coaching. I'm always doing something to next level. But it's because I push myself like that. I don't have to get out here 5 o'clock in the morning. I do it because I need to be a better me. It has nothing to do with so many things people think. If you're not pushing yourself to be a better you, then that's on your ass. You know, you a punk, because you sitting there allowing life to happen instead of you handling life. Everybody got the same 24 hours, bro. Get out here and get you. That's all I can tell you. But getting back to the book, Atomic Habits, I cannot preach this enough. Shout out to one of my coaching students, Mr. Page, shooting me David Goggins' book. I appreciate it. Let me tell you, that's another piece. David Goggins, that bro, he really ain't nothing to play with. And this is what I'm talking about. Listen to people who ain't out here for the shine. They actually out here to be a better them. And the key is what the world may look as an accomplishment. Like with me, to me, what I do is nothing super. I'm just doing what I've always done, which is grind. I'm just trying to grind with a purpose and with some damn real results that are long term. See, that's the difference. You gotta have a plan. little snippet on that. The reality is, get a plan, man. And that goes back to them damn systems. If you don't measure something, how can you improve it? What key performance indicators, KPI reports, do you have in place? It don't have to be formal. It could be something as simple as looking at your ticket average every day. Okay, I did 2 jobs. One job was $1,200. The other job was $350. Take them 2 jobs, add them together. What? That's $1,550 divided by 2. What that give your ass? Figure it out. I'm just trying to tell you. You know it's gonna give you $775 because I'm on that bag. Trust me. Throw $1 up in there. I done figured that out because that's how my brain works. You know. But what I'm saying is, you want to make sure that everything you're doing is adding up. Because so many people lose businesses, quit businesses, shut down because they get frustrated, but they never had the measuring. They never had the things to measure the parameters or their results. And the key is, if you measure it, you can tweak it. You got to measure the game and tweak it as you go. Welcome to business, people. Because if you think you're going to throw a blueprint out and that's going to be consistent, I sit here, people talking about, I've done this and this and that. Well, first of all, stop crying to the choir, all right? Because obviously you haven't done enough and you're not doing the right things. Now, do you have the balls and the mentality to stay consistent, or are you on that BS? Y'all need to figure it out, bro. Because I'm telling you, this ain't for the weak, faint of heart. I mean, I look at so many people, man, they get their feelings hurt on the phone call. You're like, really? But the reality is, I understand we're dealing with, and then they want to blame it on the generation. How you gonna blame stuff on the younger generation when you raised them? Like, I don't even understand. Like, none of that makes sense to me. Let's go back to the parents. Let's look at the original apple. You feel me? The original tree, and look at, then you know why the apple looking the way it is. A lot of y'all don't want to take no ownership of nothing, man. You need to take ownership of where you are. Why are you waiting to 2023 to get out here and get your stuff together? You need to be consistent, and you need to grind. And you need to grind with a purpose. You know, a lot of y'all just be out here. I mean, shoot, I've done it. Man, when I first got in the game, I was just all over. South Miami, Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie. I mean, dominant. Just boom, boom, boom. I'm everywhere. People would see me. It would be hilarious. It would be people would see me in my van. I'm on 95. People about to have accidents waving at me. I'm like, well, damn. I said, am I Beyonce or something? Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Am I Meg Thee Stallion? Shout out to Meg. All the haters, ignore them. Get your bag, girl. You got your education. Hey, do what you got to do. I ain't got nothing to do with them politics over there because all of them got more money than me. And if you got more money than me, I ain't got no comment. Feel me? I'm all about that 1%, boo. That's what I want. The rest of y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm trying to not only get to the 1%, but stay in there and leave generational wealth behind for my nieces, nephews, and kids. I need them to not only have a leg up, but then know what to do with it when they get it. You feel me? So you got to lead by example. You got to get out here and grind. You got to know what you're doing. And then you got to forgive yourself when you don't, because how else are you going to learn, people? You got to come out here and screw up. I mean, and screw up bad. Y'all don't understand till you lose thousands and thousands of dollars. And you working your ass off and like, where is it going? Well, that goes back to your systems. Where are your damn systems? How are you allocating this? What are you doing now? You know, I know a lot of people say you don't need business credit, but ain't no damn way you can grow a business on cash. I don't give a damn. Say what you want to say. It depends on how fast you want to grow and how if you want to work with one hand tied behind your back, do that. Been there, done that. 2023, boy, ain't leaving no prisoners. Y'all out here playing. And everybody got life going on. What's up with the excuses, people? Man, please, I could tell y'all some stories, but you know, I'm going to let you keep living, boy. I'm trying to get out here and beat the sun up. That's what I'm trying to do. What you doing? Y'all better get out here and get it. That's all I can tell you, man. All I can tell you is get out here and get it. Boots on the ground so you can survive. No matter what comes your way. If you don't know how to pivot, shout out to my boys from the Pivot Podcast. I love them, man. Freaky Freddy. Shannon. And God dang, I always forget that dude. How can I forget this man's name? Ryan Clark. I that's in there. Hey, look, I'm not in the sports, I'm in the bags. But if you're giving out game, I'm watching. You better believe it. So shout out to them. Shout out to Wallow and Gilly, $1 million worth of game. Y'all better take note. These people are not playing out here. When I tell you they get into the bag, shout out to Robert Smith, EYL, him 500. All these people I follow, man, because I already know. I remember when Marcus was first getting in the game, man, before recession-proof became recession-proof. Dude, this dude is so down to earth and approachable. And I'm so happy for him and his family. You know, David Shands, y'all got to realize all these people worked hard to build what they have, man. Shout out to Donnie, you know what I mean? You know, Donnie and David is like a perfect example of people that came together as a team and a partnership and blew up. How do you have $1 million downloads in one day? Fire. See, that ain't talk, that's work, and they put systems in place to get to that point. That's what I keep trying to explain to y'all, man. This shit is not going to be given to you. You got to put systems in place to win, man. And then you got to expand your mind by reading things and reading and digesting and listening over and over again till you not only get it, it's like sleepwalking. You can do it in your sleep. Because this stuff works if you work it. Trust me. With that said, y'all, I'm going to get back to my Audible book, back to my life, back to picking up bags, and back to taking no prisoners. Be blessed, keep your head up, and go get that bag. It's waiting on you.